So, good afternoon. Question of the day, how do I overcome adversity with my mind? Hi, I'm Reverend Andrew Bozeman, and this is On the Wings of Your Mind. And this week, we've been discussing the question, how do I overcome adversity with my mind? And as I explained yesterday, your mindset is critical in any situation, but especially in times of crisis and adversity. During those kinds of events, your mind can very easily slip into a state of turmoil, confusion, fear. And when your mind slips into that kind of instability, the outcome is likely to be disastrous. On the other hand, if you have the mental strength that can take you into a state of calm and peace during those times, then that situation has a much better chance of revealing a hidden opportunity that you can take advantage of. So, the tools and techniques that I've offered you over the past few days or the past few weeks actually, can take you into a deeper state of calm and peace. And so I'm going to review those a bit. On Tuesday, I introduced you to the 4-point stance. Let's take a look at that first. The 4-point stance. There you are. Now, the 4-point stance is a football term. And here we have an image showing us what the 4-point stance looks like. As I told you when I brought it up initially, the 4-point stance is a very powerful stance in that it's the hardest position to topple, or the hardest position to overthrow, because it's the most grounded. You've got two hands on the ground, 2 feet on the ground, and you're crouched in a position that is very stable, very solid. So that's the most powerful position in the terms of football. So what I've done, and by the guidance of infinite intelligence, is adapted that term, 4-point stance, and applied it to our mind training here. And the 4-point stance, mental 4-point stance, is one that will make you unshakable in terms of your mental stability, in terms of your mindset. And so we're going to take a look at the 4-point stance in terms of mind. 4-point stance. 1, I know that infinite intelligence is real. 2, I know that I am an individualized expression of infinite intelligence. 3, I know that infinite intelligence is expressing in me as me. And 4, I know that my power is in my peace. I know that my power is in my peace. So, integrating this 4-point stance into your mindset is going to give you an inner strength that enables you to bring your mind into a state of calm centeredness, no matter what the situation, because you know that you're connected to the power of infinite intelligence. So when you're faced with a stressful situation, that knowledge that you are connected empowers you to express and exert a surprising amount of influence and control in any situation. Even when it appears you're not doing anything, you are exerting some influence and control by virtue of your very presence. Please click on the thumbs up button. And if you haven't already done so, please choose to subscribe. Remember, I would love to hear your thoughts, comments, and questions. So please use the chat box on the right side of the screen, or if you're looking at this in replay, use the comment section below. So let's continue with our review of some of the tools and techniques that I've given you to help you achieve that powerful state of calm centeredness. Okay, there's a breathing technique that I want to remind you of. That breathing technique was created by Dr. Andrew Weil, and I presented it a couple of weeks ago as a way to bring yourself back to center. It's an effective body and mind calming technique. The 4-7-8 breathing technique created by Dr. Andrew Weil. Number 1, exhale completely through your mouth, making a whoosh sound. Number 2, close your mouth and inhale quickly and quietly through your nose to a mental count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then exhale slowly and completely through your mouth, making a whoosh sound to a count of 8. Okay, in through your nose, 4 count, hold your breath, 7 count, out through your mouth, 8 count. Do that 4 times. And what that will do is that will bring you back into your center. It will calm you. It will slow you down. How does it do that? Well, by slowing down the breathing, it has the effect of slowing down the heart. Has the effect of slowing down the heart. When it slows down the heart, it's going to slow down the brain because your heart is always sending out signals. And so when your heart slows down, there are fewer alarm signals, because when it's fast, it's sending out alarm signals and pumping up the adrenaline and the other chemicals that you need for stress, fight or flight. So when you slow down your heart, you are suppressing the output of those chemicals and the output of alarm signals from your heart to your brain. At the same time, when your heart is beating fast, it's overstimulating the brain because it's feeding it so much oxygen, it's just going crazy. It's like being high. So slowing down the breathing, slowing down the heart, slows down the amount of oxygen that your brain is getting and gets your mind into a more settled state. Okay? Let's continue. Another centering and calming technique that I gave you was the 3-finger technique by Jose Silva. This was created by Jose Silva in his Silva mind control training. Now, the 3-finger technique is a simple physical action of bringing the thumb, the first 2 fingers of the hand together. That combination has an automatic effect on the brain that allows it to be programmed by you. Okay, so those of you who do meditating or know anything about the Eastern religions know that this is something called a mudra. It was created by mystics or discovered by mystics in meditation centuries ago. This just that at this time we're applying it in a different way, a different and modern way. You see, when you bring the thumb and 2 fingers together, your consciousness adjusts to a deeper awareness level. It's called the alpha brainwave state. Now, in the alpha state, your mind is open to new information and can be programmed through self-suggestion. Basically, it takes your mind to a point where the barriers of your conscious mind are turned off. You know, your conscious mind filters a lot of stuff. And so when you're doing this, it takes it down into the alpha level. And so your conscious mind is sort of moved out of the way to allow input directly into your subconscious mind. It brings you close to what is known as a dream state, and that's a state where you're very suggestible. So to program yourself in the 3-finger technique, sit in a quiet place and relax. Allow your mind and your body to go into a state of calm peace. Now, once you reach that state and where you feel comfortable, bring your thumb and first two fingers together, just like I showed you on screen, just like I'm showing you now. You can use either hand. And then mentally tell yourself, whenever I am in stress or fear, and I press these three fingers together, my body will return to a state of calm, the state of calm that I am in right now. Repeat that a few times just to make sure you got it. Then release the fingers and return to your normal activity. After a few minutes, when you've gone back to normal activity, you can test the results by applying the three-finger technique to see what happens to your body. What should happen is that your body should immediately feel a sense of calm. It should slow down right away. If it doesn't, then you need to do it again and again to make sure that you get it there. Once you get it to where it needs to be, whenever you put those three fingers together, you will feel a sense of calm returning to your body. You will feel a sense of calm returning to your body. It's very nice. Once it's installed, then you can count on it in stressful situations. It'll provide you with the necessary calmness to overcome stress or fear or turmoil, and to put you in a state of mind where you can make better decisions in dealing with the situation. Okay? Another tool that I've given you in the recent past is the work of Don Miguel Ruiz. Now, Don Miguel wrote a book called The Four Agreements. And in that book, the thing that I want to bring your attention to particularly is that in the Four Agreements, he said, don't take anything personally. Don't take anything personally. It's a very powerful book. And that is a very powerful statement. Don't take anything personally. That's because when you take it personally, you rob yourself of your power. Your mind is no longer quiet. It's a raging turmoil. It's out of control. And according to neuroscience now, your brain is actually three parts, three brains: the reptilian brain, the limbic brain, also known as the emotional brain, and the rational brain, which is also known as the prefrontal cortex. Now, when you take something personally, you turn off the rational brain and drop right into the emotional brain. But then there's another step. If you find yourself getting so upset that you want to do something physical, like hit out, then you drop all the way down into the reptilian brain. And that's where you are going to express your lowest animal nature, and you are gone. When you are applying full physical force, you are cutting out the higher powers available to you through your mind, the powers that give you access to infinite intelligence. Finally, yesterday I gave you a set of affirmative statements, affirmations we call them, to help you train your mind to rise above the tribal conditioning or cultural programming that has been impressed upon you all your life, ever since birth. Now, by repeating these statements on a daily basis, you will begin building a solid foundation of knowingness from which you cannot be shaken, because it's based on growing evidence of fact. So here, let me bring those up. Now, an affirmation is the act of confirming, it's making a statement confirming something to be true. Even if it doesn't appear to be true at the moment it's spoken, but through repetition, it will influence the suggestibility of the subconscious to attract situations that eventually reveal that it is true, or to eventually attract it to bring it into physical reality. Now, the affirmations I'm giving you here are already true. So through repetition, your mind is going to eventually be opened through influence enough to see that they are true, and they accept that they are true. So repeat these affirmations every day and allow them to make their truth known within every cell of your body. I am an individualized expression of infinite intelligence. Infinite intelligence fills me and surrounds me, so my energy affects everything and everybody around me. As my peace grows stronger, all that is opposed to my peace will be changed, or it will be removed from my experience. All that is opposed to my peace will be changed, or it will be removed from my experience. So, it's a recap of what I've given you over the past few sessions to help you fortify your mind as spiritual warriors to the point where you can become a very powerful thinker in the face of turmoil or confusion or stress. It is here that you can establish your power within your consciousness, and you will know beyond a doubt that your power is in your peace. Your power is in your peace. And now you have the tools to take you into that powerful peace. Let's close with prayer. Thank you, infinite intelligence. Thank you for bringing all of us together in this life so we may become spiritual warriors and join in the work we have come here to do. Thank you, infinite intelligence, for bringing us into this space of awareness and a deeper understanding of ourselves and our relationship to life and infinite intelligence. Thank you for showing us who we really are. We open our minds and hearts to the truth of our being. We are the children of God. We are individualized expressions of infinite intelligence. And because we are part of the greater whole, we are beginning to understand our value to the continuity of life on this planet. And as we become channels of your power, infinite intelligence, we can feel your presence within ourselves and within our lives more and more. And we know that as we feel your presence within our lives every day, we will rise, because we are no longer cut off from you by being immersed in the darkness of fear, anger, and the pain of unforgiveness. So we are now restoring our connection through the grace of forgiveness, knowing that as we learn to forgive ourselves for the pain we have caused to ourselves, and as we learn to forgive those who have inflicted pain upon us, our connections will grow stronger, and our lives will grow happier and healthier and more prosperous. And for this we are truly grateful. As above, so below. As within, so without. And so it is. Amen. Again, thank you for watching. Please remember to click on the thumbs up button below. And if you haven't already done so, please choose to subscribe. Remember, I would love to hear from you, your thoughts, your questions, your comments. Please use the chat box on the right side of the screen, or if you're looking at this in replay, put it on the comments section below. This is Thursday, and so we're going off for the weekend. I wish you a very happy weekend. I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Remember, you can overcome adversity with your mind. You can. Thank you for watching. I am Reverend Andrew Bozeman, and this has been On the Wings of Your Mind.